James Melendez. This video topic today is about buying from only one wine retailer. I want to make sure you expand your horizons, think about other retailers, and even from wineries directly. Stay tuned, and I'll give you my thoughts, perspectives, and comment on this. Stay tuned. So do me a favor, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. And if you already have, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup to you. And I do appreciate that. So I definitely have a very specific viewpoint on this. I think, I've been asked pre-pandemic and definitely in pandemic period that I would select wines from this one wine retailer. The reasoning is they have one price point per year for shipping. And that had really got these people boxed in from only buying from that retailer. And so, yeah, I get it during pandemic, you want to buy online, sure, no problem, got it. And but I also advocated for other retailers as well. I advocated from even buying from wineries directly because ultimately I think it's nice to help out a small independent producer versus one that has several multi-million-dollar transactions per year. And so to me, it was really key to do that. Buying from only one wine retailer, if prices are key, this one wine retailer does not have the keys to the pricing kingdom. The prices I looked at are actually pretty, I wouldn't say expensive, but they can be, certain percentages, maybe definitely higher than inflation between one producer or another. So I've seen pricing at a lower price point at a wine retailer or even, other wine retailers online. I've looked at places like a Club Warehouse. Pricing was significantly lower there. So that's something to think about. So your pricing is not the best pricing in my opinion. If selection is something that you want and you really are an explorer in wine, this one wine retailer just doesn't have that. So if selection is important and something you want to really have a great selection on and you really want to be explorative, this wine retailer will never be able to do that. While we've talked for years about buying directly online, there's not the unlimited shelf space that is probably in everyone's imagination. And this one wine retailer can never fulfill that. So that's one point out there. And then number three, being tied to only one assortment. You're only tied to one, I would say, philosophy on buying wine and one maybe capture of why they buy certain wines and why they're priced at what they're priced at. So that's something that I think is something that I really don't seek out. I also think that buying online is very different than buying in person. When you buy at a reputable, good, well-stocked wine retailer in person, I always find something that I wasn't looking for, a really nice aha moment, or maybe just a really good price point and some discovery points that I needed along the way. Perhaps that retailer didn't have all the things, maybe even accessories, that I was looking for. So I think that's something that I think is important to look at. My advocacy is don't let the driver of this particular situation, which is shipping costs, be your only driver, because ultimately you're going to find you're going to be going to other retailers anyway to make a purchase. So maybe it's sparkling wine, maybe it's spirits or beer, and maybe it's accessories as well. So maybe you're out there looking for good price points and you're not finding them. So on that one particular wine retailer site, I don't think you're going to find those things. I definitely didn't find it in, say, wine glass pricing. I was disappointed there and realized, oh, guess what? I still pay for another website and pay for that shipping. And so ultimately when things come in terms of, looking at differentials in pricing and differentials in shipping, I might pay for shipping and, I'm not going to complain about it because I think I'm getting the better deal at day's end. And ultimately, if I can buy in person, I will definitely do so. I think there's just something compelling and interesting. And that's if I have the time. And yes, I know not everyone has the time to go wine shopping. I'm not an in-person shopper for everything. And I also don't love shopping either, but I definitely want to find the best deals. So I think a competitive set of retailers is always important and key to the wine market, beer and spirits as well, and accessories. So keep an open mind on where you buy from. And just like, buying from a grocer, I can't just buy from one grocer. I can't buy just from a Club Warehouse. I have to buy from a national as well as a local grocer. So there's many things I wish I could just find under one roof, but it's not possible. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to make my acquisitions where I need to make them. And so if people ask me for suggestions from one wine retailer, I may or may not do that in the future. I'm not really certain about that. I don't really care for that one wine retailer for a lot of reasons, and so I'm not going to really put that advocacy out there. And so I would probably just give a selection regardless of where those wines are sold. So I think it's really important to keep up selections that are from a variety of retailers, not just from one. Now down below, give your thoughts, questions, and comments on this topic. Do you buy just from one wine retailer? Do you buy directly from a winery? And do you enjoy shopping in person? I like your thoughts and perspectives additionally. And also you can, give a comment on the social medias that I'm on that you're probably on as well. And I'll list those down below. Additionally, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress and Twitter. So let's stay connected, have a conversation there, give a like to this video, share this video with somebody who might be interested in this topic. And I will see you very soon at this tasting table. Santé.